Are you pinning every day but still getting zero views? I have been there, and it is incredibly frustrating. But here is the exact Pinterest strategy that got us 10 times more impressions, and I'm going to share it with you step by step. So we will cover 7 key areas. We'll start with optimizing your profile, then move into how to pin smartly with keywords, how to design pins that actually stop the scroll, and finally, how to use Pinterest trends and your own analytics to double down on what really works. Let us get into it. First, open up Pinterest. If you are still on a personal account, you need to switch to a business account. This is the single most important step because without a business account, you cannot see your analytics. And if you cannot see your analytics, you are flying blind. It is completely free to switch, and it unlocks your dashboard. So go into your settings and make the change. Now, once that is done, we can move on to the real work. Create pins consistently. And I know that sounds basic, but here is the crucial detail. You need to pin your own content. Do not just rely on saving other people's pins. You want to be creating fresh pins for your blog posts or products, and you want to do it at least a few times a day. Think of it as feeding the algorithm. Now, when you create those pins, you absolutely must use relevant keywords in your pin titles. This is where most people miss the mark. Pinterest is a visual search engine, just like Google. So when you write your title, think about what someone would type into the search bar.
If you have a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, do not just write yummy cookies. Write the best soft chocolate chip cookie recipe. Be specific. Include the exact phrase people are searching for. And then do the exact same thing in your pin description. Use those same keywords again naturally. Describe what is in the pin, what problem it solves, and include your main keyword one more time. This tells Pinterest exactly what your content is about. Now, save those pins to relevant boards. Do not just create one board called blog posts.
Create specific boards like easy dinner recipes or budget travel tips, and then save your pin to that board. It helps Pinterest understand the context of your content. And here is the really important part. Create visually appealing pin designs. Pinterest is a highly visual platform, so if your pin looks boring, nobody clicks. Use bright colors, readable fonts, and make sure your text is large enough to read on a phone screen. Vertical images work best, and try to use high-quality photos or graphics. If your design pops, people will stop and read it. Publish content regularly. And by regularly, I mean daily if you can. You do not need to create brand new designs every day. You can take one blog post and create 5 different pin designs for it. Spread them out over the week. This gives each pin a fair chance to get seen. Now, to find out what people actually want to see, use Pinterest Trends. You can access this from your business account. Type in a topic you cover, and it will show you what is currently popular. It is a goldmine. If you see that vegan dinner recipes are spiking, create a pin about vegan dinner recipes. It is like getting a cheat code for what is going to perform well. Next, and this is where you become a pro, monitor your performance in analytics. Do not just create and hope for the best. Look at your data every week. You can see which pins are getting the most impressions, the most saves, and the most clicks. Identify your top performing pins. What do they have in common? Is it the color scheme, the title, the topic? Figure out the pattern. And finally, create more content based on those successful topics. If a pin about gluten-free pasta got a ton of saves, do not make one pin about it and stop. Create 5 more pins on the same topic. Make one about gluten-free lasagna, one about gluten-free mac and cheese. Double down on what the data tells you is working. That is how you go from invisible to getting consistent views. So to wrap this all up, the strategy is simple but powerful. Switch to a business account. Use keywords all throughout your pin. Create stunning designs. Check Pinterest trends, and then follow your analytics like a map. Do that consistently, and you will absolutely start seeing those numbers go up. Now, go open up that dashboard and start putting this into action. You have got this.